Hey y'all, it's Tracy with Mama's Comfort Cooking, and today I'm going to do some steaks for you. What kind of steaks? We have a porterhouse, T-bone, and some ribeyes. And so we're just going to season them up real good. I'm going to show you how I do mine. I'm going to put them in the oven, and we're going to go from there. Is that all right? So I'm going to turn it down and show you what I'm working with real quick, if that's all right with you. Here we go. Let's switch around. So these are my steaks, and as you can see, they're pretty big. So I took the smallest two and put it in their own container. And those are some ribeyes. But then I do have a ribeye with the bone. This is a ribeye with the bone in it. Okay, this is a porterhouse. Look how thick that is. And this is a T-bone. Okay, so you got a ribeye with the bone. You have a thick T-bone steak, and you have a porterhouse steak. So I've already rinsed my meat off. So the next thing I did was I did a combination of seasonings that I use. Okay, and I put it in here. They're a combination of dry rubs, herbs, spices. But I didn't create these. So they have a lot of salt. So I'm not going to use salt. They're good. They're not too salty, but I can taste salt. So the seasoning marinade that I use is Dale. So since Dale has salt in it, we're not going to use salt at all. It's enough salt between Dale, and it's enough salt between the spices that I'm using that I don't need to add anything else. So now I've applied the Dale. Next, I'm going to apply the seasonings that we talked about. And I'm going to rub them in real good once I get them going. Okay, I'm also going to put some bell peppers and onions on here. I'm going to get them seasoned real good. I'm doing the other ones over here as well. Make sure that when I rub it, it'll spread out. Okay, just want to get it all over there. All right. Then I'm going to shake some paprika, because you know it just makes it cook so much better. Gives it such a pretty color. These are going in the oven on 350. How long are they going to cook? Well, we like ours well done. So I'll come back and I'll let you know how long that's going to be. So next I'm going to take and rub this really good. I'm going to rub it in really good. I don't want to overdo it. I'll take some from each one and rub the back side, because I don't want this to be too salty, but I want it to be just right. Okay, I'm going to put those back in where they belong, just like that. Do the same right here. I'm going to rub it good. Come over here and pat on them a little bit. And get all that seasoning. So let's come over here. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it right here. Right here, right there, right there, right there. I'm going to get that rubbed in real good. I'm going to borrow some of that from you if you don't mind. That's how I'm going to do it. And he said, well, I'm going to borrow some of yours. Very easy. Okay. That's how we're going to get it started. Then we're going to add some bell peppers and some onions over here. Peppers and onions. Okay. I'm using frozen. There's nothing wrong with them. They're going to cook the same way. Come on over here. We're going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to shake a little Italian dressing on there. Is that all right? Make that flavor cooking there really good. Again, the oven is set for 350. And that's how we're doing these steaks. And when I come back, you'll see the next step to what we're going to do. I'm going to shake a little Italian first before I put them in the oven. It's amazing what this dressing does. But it gives it so much flavor. Flavor you wouldn't imagine. That's what we got going. I'm going to spread that out really good. Just like that. Come over here and do the same thing. Ain't that pretty? So colorful and pretty. Excuse me. Let's get these wrapped in foil. And we're going to get them in the oven. I'll see you back here in just a little bit.
Hey,
look at that.
pop your mouth now.
Look at those. That's the outcome.
I had to do all this by myself.
Porterhouse, honey. Honey, ribeye with the bone. T-bone. That's the outcome of those delicious steaks. Here's the other two. And that juice that you could use, honey, and put it together and make it happen. Yes. Thank y'all so much for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. I love y'all. Yes, I do.